Hey, so what's up everyone, it's Jennifer. So today I thought I would do a video that's a bunch of different like red lipsticks, different liquid lipsticks even too, not just plain straight up lipsticks, but creams and like other lip suedes. Every kind of dark red color I have and any kind of formula. I thought I would just swatch them all. This could really help people out, I think, just to see like comparisons. There's also a couple dupes that I found in here, some high-end and low-end ones. Red lipsticks all day long. So for one of the dupes I noticed is Wet n Wild Cherry Bomb is totally an awesome dupe for, wait, not this one, for Scarlet from Bite Beauty. This is an old one. I don't think they make this formula anymore. They like redid it so it's a little bit different. All the names are different, but basically if you liked Scarlet and you're mad that it's like out and you can't get it anymore, just pick up Cherry Bomb by Wet n Wild. You can tell like the stick of this is redder than this one, but once they're like both like wetted down on the top when they're being used, you can tell. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, they both look very similar, and on my arm I swatched them side by side so you can see them looking good next to each other. So another dupe I noticed when I was going through this was Kat Von D's Vampira. Looks a lot like Colourpop and Rouge. They don't look the same in the tubes obviously, but when this dries it gets darker, so it looks a lot like Kat Von D Vampira. If you didn't want to spend like the $20 on this is like $6. I will say this formula isn't as good though, so you do kind of get what you paid for. So if you wanted to go up and go high end, I would like fully recommend this color. I wear it all the time. I love it. Yeah. The color I wanted to give a hella shout out to is this one right here I'm wearing on my lips. It's Milani. It's Caberet blend. I decided to wear it for the video just because I love it so much. It's my favorite lipstick ever. It just looks so good. Like, and it smells nice. It's super cheap. This is a drugstore lipstick. And it just smells like a Jolly Rancher. It smells great. So Milani lipsticks are pretty good. They're really like full coverage for a drugstore. I love them. Alright, so first up we have this NYX lip liner. It's called the Suede Matte Lip Liner in the color Club Hopper. I really like this one because it's a dark red that runs more brown than it does purple. So if you don't want any berry to be in your color that night, it's a perfect one to go for. This next one is a lip gloss from Warpaint Beauty in the shade Medium Rare. It's a really nice brown tone, just like this lip liner. Brown toned gloss, so it's not very overly like berry toned. They are only available at Hot Topic, I think, but they're pretty cheap, so I would really suggest it if you need like a dark gloss. This next one is from Too Faced. It's the Melted Lipsticks, and it's in the shade Red Velvet. I really like this color. It's so perfect. I know the formula isn't that great, but I love the way it feels in the lips. I love the way they smell. The only bad thing about it is the applicator, I will say. Alright, next we have the NYX Butter Gloss. This one is really bright, more bright than the Warpaint Beauty one. It comes off like super red, even though it should be, like it looks darker in the tube, but it's more like a bright red. I really like this gloss, it's not too sticky. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Cherry Skies. A lot of people don't like this formula just because it is not very long lasting, and yeah, that's really the only complaint I know a lot of people have. They're not matte too, they don't dry down, but I really like that color, so I deal with it. This one is also from NYX again. It is the Butter Lipstick in the shade Mary Jane's. I think this is a perfect brick red to go with most people's skin tones. I think anyone can pull this color off. It looks so fun and classic. This next one is from Bite Beauty. It's in the shade Scarlet. This one's a very dark red, and it's just super nice and vampy. As you can see here, it's going to be an exact dupe for Wet n Wild Cherry Bomb. They look exactly the same when they're on my lips. I will say that the Bite Beauty one does last longer. This next one is Colourpop lipstick in the color Creature. I used to really enjoy this color a lot. It was like my go-to shade, but I don't know, I just haven't been feeling it a lot lately, and it rubs off kind of easily. This next one is also from Colourpop. It's the Satin lip in the shade Prim. This one runs a little bit more purple, so if you like that kind of mix of dark red and purple, and it doesn't dry down fully all the way, so you do have to deal with that. This next one is also by Colourpop. It's the last one. It's called Rouge or Rouge. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's really nice in matte and it dries down. It stays on pretty long. I do feel it's kind of streaky though, so you kind of gotta like layer it up. But yeah, so this next one is by Kevyn Aucoin. It's the Bloodroses color of their like high, long-lasting lipsticks. It's kind of expensive, but it's really nice and it does feel super great on the lips, so I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to splurge on a lipstick. There's also Bite Nori, which is, I think, a good like dupe for it as well, the color Bloodroses, but Nori runs a little bit more warmer. This one I think is the last one by NYX on this list, but it's the Soft Matte Lip Cream in the color Madrid. It's still kind of a brighter red, because I know it was supposed to be like the darkest red in that collection, but it still comes off a little bit bright, especially compared to this one right here, which is Kat Von D Vampira, which is a very classic like dark red shade. I love it. The Kat Von D ones are super great. They stay on for a while. This next one I was hesitant to put on the list just because it's like it's like discontinued basically, but you can still kind of get them on the Sephora website. They're like the Rouge tints. I love that color. It stays on and I love it. This last one is the Milani, just regular lipstick in the shade Caberet Blend. This color honestly is my favorite color of all time. Like I cannot get enough of it. The first time I put it on, I died. But yeah, so this is all of them next to each other. You can see these darker ones really just stand out as being great lipsticks. I highly would recommend them to anyone, especially any of the ones on this list. They all just like look really good, and I love dark reds, and I think everyone should wear a dark red once in a while. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm so excited to be starting a channel. I know everyone does it, but honestly this is for me. It's for my own personal gain. I'd love to see my own swatches on my own things just so I know what I have and I can like shop my stash in the future. Yeah, thanks for joining me on this video today. Stick around for the next one.